Coming up on Look Today, well, the first solar eclipse to move from coast to coast, meaning the United States, in 100 years took place today. I've got some details from what it looked like right here. And there's a last-minute change in tonight's performance at SPAC. More on that coming up. And Glens Falls Hospital recruits Dr. Henry Tan, the area's first electrophysiologist. I've got those details. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone. Yes, it's Monday. I'm J. Hood Jackson. This is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Lois Celeste. She's Executive Director, Saratoga Senior Center, and she's here to discuss Taste of Traverse. It's a fundraiser to benefit the Senior Center, and it's happening on August 25. I also sit down with Pat Friesen. Now, she's a candidate for County Supervisor, Saratoga County, and she's here to discuss her platform and her background. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. And what a headline story it is. The first total solar eclipse to move from coast to coast, United States that is, in 100 years took place today. Well, it's been dubbed the Great American Total Eclipse, and its path of totality stretched across Oregon to South Carolina. Now, a viewing party took place in Glens Falls at the Crandall Library, where viewers had a 50 to 60% visibility rate. Well, we were at the viewing party where we spoke to Karen Tinney. She's organizer of the event.
We thought the culmination should be offering the live streaming of the total eclipse, since we're only going to have a partial eclipse here. So all the screaming you heard in the background was it hit totality. Wow.
Now, we couldn't leave it there, so we decided to go to Saratoga, see what was up there. And we spoke to Jake Cornack. He was at Congress Park in Saratoga Springs about what this phenomena means to him.
It's easy to forget that we're on a rock flying through space, and this kind of forces a profound realization.
In other news, well, the summer season at SPAC is coming to a close. However, there are still some great performances to catch. There's still 2 more performances for SPAC on Stage. Now, tonight's SPAC on Stage performance of Black Violin has been moved to September 11. Now, the rescheduling is due to a family emergency. Now, the next performance will be on August 28th, featuring Tiempo Libre. Now, we spoke to Elizabeth Sobel, president of SPAC.
We've got Tiempo Libre on SPAC on Stage, and then prior to Wine and Food, we have our last Cafe Lena at SPAC of the summer on August 27. 5 hours, outdoors, family programming, free music, food trucks, a great hang. Sunday, August 27 from noon to 5. So I hope people will come enjoy every possible moment they can with us for the summer before it's all quickly over.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned it a few minutes ago, but Black Violin, SPAC on Stage, has been rescheduled to September 11. All right, switching from news to weather. Today saw clear skies and an eclipse. Let's see how the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser with your first look weather forecast. As you look at the national map, we'll see high pressure control for much of the southeast along with the mid-Atlantic, portions of the Midwest, as the cold front advances towards portions of states like Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, parts of Wisconsin. Low pressure is going to make its way into the Great Lakes along with this warm front boundary and cold front near New England. What does that mean for our weather tonight? We could see some scattered showers and storms, but otherwise we should remain dry for the most part. 64 Albany, 67 in Scranton. We'll see temperatures across the central capital district, mainly in the mid-60s. Fort Edward 64 towards Glens Falls for your Monday night. We'll see a low temp of 64 degrees up at higher elevation near Johnsburg and Pottersville. About 60 degrees. Mostly clear skies. As I mentioned, south breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but we could see some storms on your Tuesday with partly sunny skies. May go mostly cloudy for parts of the day. 86 the afternoon high. Rain chances return as you walk out the door. We'll see temperatures near 70 degrees. In our extended forecast, we'll see temperatures rise to near 80 degrees once again with a 30% chance of showers early on Wednesday before sunshine rules the forecast as highs in the mid-70s and lows in the lower to mid-50s. That's the look at the first look weather forecast. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Now I send it back to you, Jesse.
Thanks, Clarence. All right, back to the news. Well, here's a story we started telling you about last week. Glens Falls Hospital has recruited the Tri-North County's first ever electrophysiologist. Dr. Henry Tan has joined Adirondack Cardiology from Albany Medical Center. Now, electrophysiology focuses on diagnosing and treating heart rhythm conditions. And Dr. Tan is the only specialist between Albany and Plattsburgh. Well, we went to the hospital today and we spoke to Dr. Henry Tan.
Actually, since I've joined Adirondack Cardiology up here, I've had many patients who want to actually wait for the procedure. They were on, they said, I'll wait until you have the equipment here. I want to do it closer to home.
Wow, quite an accomplishment for Glens Falls Hospital. Up next, I sit down with Lois Celeste. She's Executive Director of the Saratoga Senior Center, and she's here to discuss Taste of Traverse. That's a fundraiser to benefit the Senior Center, and it's happening August 25. Plus, I also sit down with Pat Friesen. Now, she's a candidate for County Supervisor, Saratoga County, and she's here to discuss her platform and background. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. It's Monday, so we like to look ahead. Francine Vero, candidate judge, Saratoga County, will be in for an interview. The folks from R.S. Taylor Brewing will be here for an interview, talk about Cheese Tour. And Eric Rosenberg will be in. He's running for Wilton Town Justice. Just a couple of sidebars on this one. Friday night was the last jazz bar at SPAC. Place was mobbed, saw a ton of people we know. Everybody was a little sad, but the entertainment was over the top. It was Chuck Lamb and Jorge Gomez. They both play keyboards with a great drummer and a great bass player. They were just exchanging jazz riffs all night long. It was over the top. What a wonderful idea the jazz bar is. Also, our Congresswoman Elise Stefanik got married over the weekend. Olive Springs. We want to wish her the best. And last but not least, in honor of the total eclipse, we actually got some video of it, and some of you might know about a singer-songwriter named Cat Stevens. Well, he wrote an absolutely beautiful moon lullaby called Moon Shadow. So we're going to take you out tonight with that video. Tonight, it's Look TV, Beyond the Headlines and Tracks, and don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Here is Cat Stevens.
Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow.